Jill, do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. Well, what do you need?
This isn't a shakedown. I just wanted to check and see if everything was all right.
All right with me? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I only ask because we missed you at last week's session. There are other time slots available if there's an issue.
No, the time slot is fine. I just need a break is all.
Is there more our sessions can be doing to aid with your pain and grief?
Not the pain, no. There's no pain. And no grief, really. It's just that...
What is it?
I'm lost.
What's got you lost? Jill?
Why did he do it? I can't wrap my mind around why.
Do you truly feel that resolving this matter will help you on your road?
Only if he left a note or any indication that...
If there was a reason, it went with him. Now, I can work with you to rebuild a sense of self, find new purpose in life. But if you want me to stand him here and ask him what his final thoughts are, that's not something I can do.
Then maybe I'm wasting my time.
Jill? Jill? Jill?
Where do you belong?
I'm sorry?
Where do you belong?
Nowhere, I guess. What's this? What's in there?
Come and see.
Sorry. Didn't want to scare you. We were just curious.
Curious about what? When do you think it's going to be? What are you talking about?
The Great Alignment? When do you think it's going to be?
No clue.
Well, take a guess.
I don't know. The 17th?
Well, you're still alive.
Good morning to you too. I'm touched to see how worried you were about me.
Worried? I was up all night watching the live streams. You put yourself in these situations so often, I have to assume you're chasing some death drive. Either that, or you'll do anything to avoid paying your half of the rent, which was due Friday, by the way.
Rent is theft.
So is rent avoidance. It's a paradox.
You know, I was actually just invited to apply to 3 PhD programs, so let's see you try your rent seeking when it's Dr. Kenza.
Hey, that's great. What's the stipend they're offering? Would it cover rent? Utilities? The alcohol budget?
You're so one note. You're like a Coldplay song. And speaking of alcohol, a bunch of us are going out this weekend to celebrate our Masters of Degrees. Come with?
Ugh, do I really want to spend a whole night with a bunch of drunk 24-year-olds?
I can't stand them kids neither. But I'm giving you an excuse to get wasted. How many of those do you get? What?
Could have died last night. Realize that?
Lord, I'd rather talk about rent.
How can you be so cavalier with your own life?
Because cavalier is the only way to get things done in life. For example, laundry.
Cavalier or not, you won't be doing it downstairs. This machine's out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Quarter in the jar, and no, I am not. You can try the laundromat down the street, if you can afford it.
I'm gonna have to owe you that quarter.
Mother knows.
Does she know that the whole block can smell whatever it is? What is that?
What do I care what the block thinks?
Where is your sense of community?
Your father was a community organizer, not me. What brings you around these humble parts?
The machine was out at the building, so I figured it'd be easier if I... What is that?
I'm on a root of Dumbicane.
Dumb cane?
Dumbicane. It's for health and focus. What you do is you boil the stem, and then the sucrose cells come out, and you inhale them, and it breaks down all of the negative energy from your vector fields.
What?
If the path lines of your vector fields are misaligned, then you can't have a good connection to the holy eminence.
What?
Kenza, speak in complete sentences. You sound foolish.
Yeah, I sound foolish.
Why don't you tell me what's going on in your life? You don't talk to me anymore. You were supposed to call me every other day, but now I don't even get a phone call every other week? How fair is that?
People don't use their phones to call Mom.
But you don't text me either. Do people still do that?
Okay, fine, I'll try. I've actually been really busy though. I just got invited to apply to 3 different PhD programs.
Oh, wow, that sounds exciting. How's your apartment? Is that fine?
Yeah, it is what it is.
What about your roommate, Clark?
Clara,
Has he been messing with you?
they're fine. I'm happy living with them.
Look, I don't understand why you don't just live here. I mean, everything is remote now. You can stay anywhere.
Mom, I need some autonomy in my life.
You can be autonomous and live here.
I just got home. Do we really need to talk about this right now?
When do you want to talk about it? We can set a date.
Where's Tish? She upstairs?
Yeah, she's in her room. But wait, no, answer my question first.
How about the bloody 1st of September?
Do you want me to start your laundry?
No, you don't touch my laundry. I'll do it. Just go back to your silly STEM.
Dumb cane.
Why knock if you're just gonna walk in anyway?
Manufacturing consent. What's up?
What's up? You walked into my room.
Had to get out of that conversation with Mom.
She asking when you getting married?
She was about to. I could feel it creeping up.
So, Kenza, when are you getting married?
After I kill you and sell your organs to pay for the wedding.
Stop! You're gonna mess up my cards.
What are you, playing solitaire?
Yeah, Mom took my phone for an hour. She says the radiation messes up my energy fields or something.
Have anything to do with the eye of newt she's got in her cauldron?
I mean, it's not so crazy. Besides, she's coping.
We're all coping. You actually can't do that.
I'll play the way I want to play.
Where's that college guide I got you?
It's over there somewhere.
Why is it on the floor? You using it to prop your phone and make TikToks or something? I said or something.
Okay, fine, I'll use it.
What? You don't want to go to college?
I don't know. I was thinking I could take classes online and then I could just stay here and help Mom.
Help Mom with what? You're gonna help her with cooking? Help her osteoporosis? What are you gonna do?
Why are you like this?
Hamburger help her what?
I don't get that reference.
We'll get this. You're going to college if it kills me. And if I go to hell when I die, I'm taking you with me. Oh, do you have any stain remover? Like, for clothes?
I don't know. Did you check the cleaning aisle next to the pet food and diapers? Don't pinch!
Alright, fine. I was just checking.
Why don't you ask Mom?
No, I don't want her asking where I got the stain.
Where did you get the stain?
Don't worry about it.
But I am worried about it.
Alright, I've said my bit. I'm gonna go.
Kenza, I'm so worried. I'm losing hair and sleep. I'm so worried.
I'll be back to kill you in your sleep.
I had to join a support group.
You gotta put muzzle on that girl. I really wish you wouldn't go through my stuff.
Is this why you don't tell me anything? Are you in some type of trouble?
I tell you enough.
Then why don't you tell me about that?
Because that's more than enough.
Kenza, do you need me to call the police?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. See what happens.
Did Clark do this to you?
Mom, excuse you.
What am I supposed to think? I don't even know who you're associated with. For all I know, you could be a criminal.
It was the cops. The cops bashed somebody's head in and I patched them up. So if you want to call them, go ahead. Get a taste of what they're really like. Wild behavior, threatening your daughter with something like that.
Why were you even... look, are you in some type of trouble?
No, Mom. It was a protest outside of Mayor Steiner's office because he okayed ice in schools. I got lucky. The only thing that happened to me was a bloody shirt. So the next time I'll wear a raincoat.
Next time, you're trying to go back?
They're putting kids in cages. They're not gonna stop if no one steps up.
No. No, I forbid it.
You forbid it. I can take care of myself.
No, you don't get it. What if the next time you end up missing? Who's gonna care?
I have people who look out for me.
People who?
People.
Do you think that somehow your anarchist friends are gonna help you? Do you think the illegal immigrants are gonna return the favor? Do you think Clark?
Mom, I'm up to here with you right now, all right? You need to check it.
Why don't you just serve in your own community instead of helping out these strangers?
What have you done for the community? Explain to me what example I should be taking from.
Your father and I had the store. We vitalized our community.
You vitalized capitalism. And if it was so beneficial, why'd you sell it?
What do you think we're doing with the money around here? How do you think Tish has a college fund? Are you gonna take care of it? Look, you have your father's passion for justice, but he knew how to take care of his family while he was out saving the world.
Well, he killed himself and the world's gone to shit. So what the fuck did he know?
How can you be so unsympathetic to your own mother?
What do you want my sympathy for?
When you left this house, you became a stranger. Except for when you needed your laundry done. I'm your laundromat. I thought that when I lost your father, you would be more compassionate But instead you became more distant.
After you lost my father.
That's what I said.
You don't hear that? You lost my father, but I didn't lose anyone?
It's different.
Yeah, Mom, the difference is that I'm not trying to milk sympathy out of it.
Kenza, that's not fair.
No, Mom, it's not fair. Because I'm out here trying to fight, continuing his struggle, and you're here doing nothing.
Because I have nothing. I'm doing nothing because I have nothing. You're right. My husband's gone. The business is gone, and you're gone.
You have Tish.
For how long? Everything that she says sounds like a goodbye. When I met your father,
We were at the Student Union building for a meeting. We were trying to fight against discrimination and housing. We gathered a bunch of students together and pulled all our money and rented this old gym. I told you about this, right? We slept in there like refugees. That's where I first met your father proper. He had a way of drawing you in, making you feel you belong. There were a lot of people who wanted to talk to him back then, but he made time for me. We made time for each other back then. I don't see any trace of that now. It's like footprints in the sand. Might as well have never happened. Somewhere along the line, we trailed off. I guess that's just my feeling, I suppose.
You know what? I'll just take my stuff to the laundromat from now on. You're right. It's not right I use you like this.
Kenza, that's not what I meant. Why don't you just stay for a while? And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, Mom. I can live with a lot of things, but I can't live with a ghost.
Alright, here's to Christine for keeping me sober through the semester. Here's to Jimmy for keeping me on Xannies. Who else? Here's to Kenza for graduating before she has to retire. Hey, party foul, don't get mad, get drunk.
I'm telling you, all the ones I know are Freudians. I don't know why. Vegan? No. Ask my roommate. Even they'll admit it. Yo, Clara!
I'm just asking you a question.
Get off of me.
Come on, I'm asking you a question.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the answer is no. There? You happy?
Kenza, how he's handling this.
Handling this? What? I was just asking a question. Well, I can't even ask you a question.
Don't fucking touch them, are you dumb?
Them. Okay. Look, even your friend here gets it. Stop pretending to be something you're not.
I'm gonna stick my entire foot up your entire asshole. I'm not gonna be pretending.
Jesus Christ.
Right to violence, huh? Oh, good. Good job breaking down those stereotypes. Yeah. Great.
What stereotypes, bud? Who stereotypes?
He's baiting you, Kenza. Don't fall for it.
What demographic am I poorly representing? Please, enlighten me.
I'm leaving, and if you don't come with, I'm changing the locks at home. You hear me?
I hear you. I'm listening. I'm disengaging.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ooh, corner of the jar!
God, if you want to end up on the 9 o'clock news, that's, your prerogative, all right? But don't pull me into it. I'm not looking to get hate crimed.
Dude was harassing you for what? For who you are? You can't take that shit.
Kenza, you can't throw hands every time someone genders me.
It's not about you.
It's not about me?
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I think I do.
It's the principal, right?
Principal? That's rich. Where are your principals when it comes to paying rent?
I fucking knew that's what this was about. You want me to start union bus for corpo HR? Because I know how much you love it.
First you were defending me, now I'm your enemy? Is that it?
I don't know. Is it?
Kenza, just because you can fight the world doesn't mean you should.
Why not?
All right.
Come on, why not?
I was trying to impart some wisdom on you, but fine.
Impart wisdom? Who are you, Alan Watts? Are you Ron Geesh?
What I am is a very, very, very tired senior citizen who is going to call a ride home. You coming with?
So you can hold that over me too? No thanks, I'll walk.
Kenza, you're being ridiculous!
I can live with that!
At the dawn of the 20th century, mankind was convinced of its domination over all existence. With the Age of Enlightenment and the Industrial Revolution, the material world could be understood and mastered through science and reason. As such, concepts such as the spirit and the afterlife were abandoned for an age of modernity. However, with the atrocities committed in the First and Second World Wars, and the destructive invention of the atomic bomb, it soon became apparent that there was something deeply wrong with the way we understood the world. The truth of existence remained hidden and could not be uncovered through modern means. This is the story of the search for that hidden truth, the people who found it in a deeply ancient part of the world, and the dark forces that fought to suppress them in an effort to maintain a world of greed, corruption, and disorder.
Which was the discovery location of the Akashic record.
Kenza, what are you doing here?
Hey, Tish. I was passing by it. Were you gonna hit me with that?
Oh, sorry, I left my shotgun in the. Smells like you've been celebrating.
Smells like your butt.
I'm not getting wet.
I'm drunk.
No way.
This smells nice.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Tish, this feels so good. When did you learn this?
Oh, I work weekends as a bartender. This is how I get my biggest tips.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, I read it on a WikiHow article. That's how I spend my weekends because I am so cool.
You are so cool.
Congrats on your thesis, by the way.
Took me long enough.
I mean, everyone does it on their own time.
I wasted time. I spent all this time trying to do shortcuts, and it took me longer than if I would have just did it right the first time. Everybody I was out with, they were like barely older than you. I feel like such a failure.
You're getting it done. How's that failure?
Don't be like me, Tish. Don't try to outsmart life because it'll outsmart you. Outsmarted me at least.
Okay, Kenza, you're drunk. I'm gonna take you to the couch. You're gonna fall asleep, and you're gonna forget everything you just said, okay?
No. Shh. No, I won't. Because it's true. I'm a failure. And in the morning, I'll still be a failure. So, in the morning, I won't be a failure.
No, you aren't, and no, you won't. Come on. You good?
Tish, you can't tell Mom you saw me like this, okay?
What are you gonna tell her?
I don't know.
How about you had a laundry emergency? Yeah, put a bunch of my clothes in the wash and say they're yours.
You do that for me?
Yeah, I know, such a big sacrifice.
Tish?
Yeah?
Do you think I can take care of myself?
You take care of the world. That's a lot.
I could take care of you, you know, if I had to.
You don't have to do that.
Okay. Tish? I have to tell you a secret. Come here. I didn't bring any laundry.
I won't tell anyone.
Promise.
Take it to my grave.
Good night, Tish.
Kenza, you're awake.
What was that? I thought we were being invaded.
Don't be so dramatic. It was a sound bath.
A what?
A sound bath. It's a spiritual auditory cleansing of all the static that surrounds your body. It helps to align you with the emanations of the absolute. You should try it.
Yeah, I'll look into it. And you're doing okay? You're fine? Like, how are you? Are you doing all right?
Kenza, you're funny. How about some eggs? They might help with the hangover.
I don't. What are you talking about?
I know a night of heavy drinking when I see it. Besides, I heard you and Tish conspiring downstairs.
And you're not upset?
You're your own person, Kenza. You can make your own decisions.
Thank you. And thank you for respecting that. Look, I wanted to apologize for the...
Wait just 1 minute. Hold that thought.
What's the date today?
The 9th?
The 9th. My Cousian arrangement. Now, be patient with me. I've only seen this done online. Ta-da!
What is all this?
I'm aligning the eggs with my spirit. See, if you want to be nourished by anything, you have to align its vectors with that of your own.
Vectors?
Mm-hmm. You see, we're all material, basically the same. It's just made of particles that have existed since the dawn of the universe. Those particles are just aligned differently. It's the vectors that determine the alignment. Not just for the body, but for the energy of the spirit. You see, I can eat these eggs, but without the vectors being aligned, they only help the body. In the spirit suffers. You have to slow down and stop. Listen to the hum of the universe. And then the barriers will break down between me and the eggs, you and this house, mother and daughter, stranger and lover, even the dead and the living, all in one holy instant. Close your eyes. Do you hear a holy instant? Listen patiently. What do you hear?
Kenza! Hey! You're here, which I was not expecting. This is a shock and a surprise to me.
Right, because you didn't see me come in last night.
Last night? Dear sister, I sleep at night. How can I find you here in the kitchen if I was slumbering in my quarters?
All right, Viola, she already knows.
I'm not in trouble, am I?
You are trouble. She says you need a muzzle, and I'm considering it.
Hope it's a nice one.
Here, why don't you go ahead and set the table?
Oh, you did the egg thing.
You know, Mom, you seem like you're in a much better place than the last time I saw you.
A much better place than the last time you saw me. I guess when you know where you belong, all your worries fade away.
Where do you belong?
Beside myself.
And what about you, my fine feather friend?
Was I supposed to have feathers?
You were supposed to be looking at schools.
Yeah, so me and Mom, we had a campus tour scheduled for the 17th, but
Tish. You come on, you need to say your ablution before you eat. Come on over here.
What the fuck? Take this shit off. Why are you dragging her into your self-help bullshit instead of taking her on a campus tour?
I have a prior engagement that day.
Well, what?
Why?
You're going to the Y?
Why should I let you into my life so that you can ridicule it?
Because you don't want me to think the worst of you.
Assume what you will.
There's no 17th on this. Not even surveillance of the geodesic pathways from the High Manifold. What's a High Manifold? Is she forcing you to do this? Why didn't you tell me this was going on?
Kenza, please.
Kenza, please, nothing. I'm just asking. She's the one that wanted me to communicate. I want to communicate.
Fine. What do you want to know?
What the fuck is a High Manifold?
The High Manifold is a fifth dimensional fulcrum between our material plane and the absolute spiritual unity. All energy emanates from it, and all the souls desire to be folded into it, and all enlightenment is a result of it.
Fifth dimensional fulcrum.
Go ahead and make your jokes.
So you stack your eggs and talk to God?
There are many steps in the process of enlightenment.
So what step in the process are you taking on the 17th when you could be taking her on a campus tour?
The Great Alignment.
What is that, like your Hanukkah?
Kenza, if you would just listen, you would understand that we are fighting the same thing. Your movement is born out of modernity, but ours out of the ancient traditions with the wisdom of the centuries.
Ancient? Why am I just now hearing about it?
Because there are dark forces that are invested in making sure that the truth is occluded.
Pray tell, Mom, who exactly are these dark forces?
You've heard of the IMF?
Sure.
And the COINTELPRO, the Tuskegee experiments?
Yeah.
What about the Frankfurt School?
Mom, do you know what the Frankfurt School is?
All of these things are efforts to misalign the contextual fabric, to scatter the vectors. But when the great alignment happens, all of those who have gone into the High Manifold will return. And all of those who are outside of the natural order will be cast from it to make room for those who are coming back.
So it's not something that can be rescheduled?
We don't get to decide when the Great Alignment takes place.
We?
People I've met.
Online?
Not that it matters, but on the 17th, we're preparing ourselves for the Great Alignment. We're using a signal of the enemy to serve as a beacon to show our allegiance to the high order.
So it's not worth investing in your daughter's education because the world's ending?
Kenza, can you just drop this? Please.
You know what? It's fine. I'll take you, Tish. I'll register as your designated guardian.
No, if Mom doesn't want us to go, I don't think that we should just go without her.
Mom's baptizing eggs. What the fuck does she know?
Okay, well then maybe I don't want to go.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't get to say that.
What bullshit is she pushing on you?
She hasn't been pushing anything on me at all.
Then why are you doing this to me?
I'll take classes online. It's fine. And stuff like this, it's nothing. Not everyone has to go out and save the world, you know.
You have to save yourself.
Is that what you're doing?
You know, last night I was like really out of it. Maybe I walked into the wrong house.
It's the same house as it's always been.
I don't recognize it. And I don't recognize you.
I am your mother, but I'm also my own person. Have I failed them? As a mother? As a teacher? Maybe if the High Manifold came to me sooner, I'd have time to show them the truth. They come to me with their problems, and I give them answers. But they treat me like I'm feeding them poison.
That's because it is. And you're not the only one that's been feeding them. They have been fed so much garbage from the outside world that the truth starts to taste like poison. Schools, politicians, doctors, these groups, these dark forces have a vested interest in ensuring that your daughter's vectors are misaligned. And they have these archons who are violating your daughters when you're not looking, indoctrinating them into their cult of reality. You're going to have to start to realize that they may be too far gone, too scrambled to know the truth. If the Anthropo could perceive its true power, the empire of the void would crumble.
And it will. On the day of the great alignment, the hyperbolic space will fold over the ecumen, and the static of materia will dissipate, ushering in a republic of spirit. It is only a question of our resolve. But when the time comes, only the High Manifold will know how deeply committed you are to the natural order. The acausal space will not be opened by those attached to modernity.
The occlusion will be weak against the family vector. Those who still value it will stand together. Those who embrace modernity will sink into the reality void.
They've hidden the truth for thousands of years. They won't let their talons loose without a fight.
So we fight. No matter what they have against us, we have the truth. And the truth is greater than any law. And the High Manifold reaches out to us, and we must reach back, no matter what the cost.
Welcome back to Manifold Watch, my beautiful manifees and manifettes. I'm your host, Clint Service.
And I'm Greg Gruson.
And today we're joined by our field reporter, Bethany Herstrom.
Hey guys, glad to be here.
Now we have Beth on because she did some on-the-ground reporting at the Great Alignment Gathering that took place on the 17th. Beth, can you give us an overall impression of the events, the people who attended, the organizers, and what was being said while everyone was waiting for, I guess, the end of the world, essentially?
Honestly, Clint, it was pretty depressing. There was a crowd of about 150 people slowly realizing over the course of 8 hours that they were not going to see their loved ones reborn out of a tesseract.
What kind of people were going to spend 8 hours outside their state capital trying to release dark energy from it so that it would open the
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
You must be waiting for your sister. She's usually on her run right about now. Might be a while. She goes all the way up and down the lakeshore. If only she would go that hard on finding a real job. You know what? I shouldn't talk like that to you.
It's fine.
You know, I haven't seen you since you were about yay high. I don't know if you remember me. It's Clara. I used to come by your house sometimes.
Of course I remember you.
Are you hungry? I wish Kenza told me you were coming by. I would have prepared something.
Oh, Kenza doesn't really know that I'm here. I used the spare she gave me to get in.
You didn't tell her you were coming?
Mom kind of took my phone away.
Why'd she do that?
Have you heard of the High Manifold?
Sure, it's some kind of political movement, right?
I don't really know what it is anymore. When my mom first got me into it, I don't know, I thought it had some good ideas.
Like what? I'm completely ignorant on the topic.
It's kind of like everybody has their own place where they belong, where they're meant to be. It made sense to me. I'm over here trying to figure out, should I go to school? Should I stay home? What should my future be? And it would just be nice to have somebody to make those decisions for you. I didn't know it'd get so extreme, though.
And if it hadn't gotten so extreme, would you still believe in it? It's okay. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm from Texas. North Texas. Heart of the Bible Belt. You could travel 100 miles in any direction. First person you meet will still try and testify at you. When I tell people this, they always say the same thing. Thank God you got out of there. Thank God. I never have it in me to tell them how much I miss it. What can you do? You can't change where you're from, and you can't change what you believe. Because if you could, I would have a long time ago. It's painful to worship something that doesn't want any part of you. I was willing to do anything to stay with my family, stay with my congregation, except change who I am. But that's all they wanted from me. But I was able to take my belief and find a new congregation just 3 blocks south of here. And, speak of the devil, find a new family.
They need a dress code for that beach. Some of those boys, I swear. We're going out tonight. I gotta get this pussy set. Or we could postpone.
I don't even know where to start.
Wherever you need. No rush.
I guess. Do you remember the Great Alignment?
You mean the thing that never happened? Yeah, how could I forget?
Yeah, exactly. When nothing happened, Mom came back kind of different. She tried to act like it was the same and that she was fine, but she stopped doing basic things like changing her clothes or eating, and then when I'd remind her of that, she'd get really intense and angry and say things.
What kind of things?
Like, she'd start telling me that it was my fault, that there was something wrong in me, like in my blood, that doctors put there when I was a kid, and that my teachers were molesting me.
Hey, none of that stuff is true. Pay it no mind.
I know, but coming from Mom, that just, it hits different, you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I apologize. I mean, you were right. You called everything, and I indulged her. And now she's doing stuff like coming into the bathroom when I'm taking a shower, trying to get a sample of my urine from the toilet, or trying to get my blood.
Your blood?
She tried to get a sample this morning.
What for?
Well, that was my main question, right behind what the fuck? So, I mean, I didn't say that because I didn't want to upset her. Anyways, I told her we could go to the clinic this morning and that they could extract it. And, you know, she dropped it. Until this morning when she asked for my arm.
She was gonna take it herself?
I saw an extraction kit on the counter. I didn't say yes or no, but she started stalking me around the house, so I left whenever I could.
Fuck.
You know, this all started with Dad. After he passed.
Are you saying this is his fault?
No, I'm saying that Mom was looking for a reason. And maybe if Dad left a sign or a note or something, but without all that.
Sometimes there's no reason.
Mom couldn't accept that. She probably didn't tell you this, but she spent days on the phone with drug manufacturers demanding explanations. And she even called Dad's psychiatrist and threatened a malpractice suit. And let's say she did sue. And let's say she somehow won. Then what? That's not an answer, and that's what she wanted. So that's how she got to start looking on the internet, doing independent research, and finding about energy fields, atomic stuff, and vectors, and all of that. I don't know. It got her out of bed. She stopped screaming at people on the phone. I mean, she started working out again, eating, losing weight. She looked good.
Yeah, I saw. She looked good.
Do you think it's her fault?
For Dad?
For Mom? Do you think we could have stopped this?
There's no fault. It's just like with Dad. There's no fault or reason or anything like that. Mom fell down this rabbit hole because she's always been susceptible to weird spiritual shit. There's nothing. No one could have done anything about it. And as for Dad, we're never gonna know why he stuck that gun in his mouth, right? Maybe there was no reason. Maybe we weren't reason enough. But you know what? I don't even blame him for that. It is what it is. I'm not down for pity. I'm down for action. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna pack your stuff. Anything you need. Clothes, books, whatever. Just, you'll stay here for the time being. Obviously not long term. You'll finish your semester. In the fall, we'll get you set up in your dorm. Okay? You just go to college, you live your life, and you don't ever have to think about any of this shit ever again.
Kenza.
Write a list. I'm gonna get what you need, okay?
I'm not going to college.
Well, it's a college fund, but we can make it a loft fund or a one-bedroom fund if you're lucky. You just can't stay there.
The money's gone.
What are you talking about? She opened that account for you.
Kenza, at the Capitol, when things started to go downhill, and the leaders started asking everybody for money and send whatever they could, Mom sent the college fund. All of it. Kenza, please don't hurt her. Look, I know you might be angry, and I know she might be violent, but it's Mom.
You don't trust me?
Just promise. Swear on it.
I swear.
I'm coming with you.
What? No, you just got out of there.
I want to be there to say goodbye. And I don't want it to be violent. Kenza, we owe her that much.
You don't say anything to her. I'm standing between you and her the entire time. You're just there to hold me back. We clear?
Kenza, hold up. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. Go warm up the car. I'll be out in a sec. What's up?
I know it's not my place, but I need
It's your apartment, Claire. It's absolutely your place.
Look, if you can't get the money back from your mom, don't push it, alright? It's better you hold your word to Tish.
If you knew how much it was, you wouldn't be telling me to let it slide.
I'm telling you to let it slide. If it comes to it, I'll help with Tish financially.
Claire, you don't have to do that.
I want to. She's a smart kid, I can tell. She's a pony worth betting on. You just keep your promise to her.
God damn it. Where would I be without you?
Your mom's house, probably.
Right. Probably. We'll be back soon, okay?
Stay safe.
Did you eat anything? Clara should have offered you something.
I'm not hungry.
There should be a granola bar in the glove box. Eat it. Can't be starving yourself.
You don't seem nervous.
Me? Of course I'm nervous. Why wouldn't I be?
I guess you've been in scarier fights.
With Mom?
With the cops.
I don't go out of my way to fight anyone. The goal of movement work is to start a conversation.
So, how come they always come after you?
They're not easy conversations. They're fine when you tell them something's wrong. People expect something to be wrong. But tell them they have to do something, sacrifice something, set aside time. They feel like you're blaming them.
How do you convince them?
You empower them, or show them that they're already empowered. Most people don't realize that the hidden truth of this world is that it's something we make and could just as easily make different. It probably sounds overly ambitious.
Ambition's good.
It's only a virtue if you can live up to it. You ready? Okay. In and out. And if we run into Mom, I'll handle it. Peacefully.
think she's still here. Mom?
You guys stop it! Mom, stop! Stop! Tish, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Touch your head back. Touch your head. I'm so sorry.
Was that so hard? Thank you for bringing her back to me.
I didn't bring her back for you. We came to get her stuff because she's leaving with me. If you ever want to see her again, you need to fix your stuff and give her back her fucking college money.
That money's long gone. You can go with her if you like. I have what I need.
You hear what I'm saying to you? You may never see her again. You're never gonna see me again.
Fine.
Fine? You hear what I'm telling you? All you can say is fucking fine?
What do you want me to say?
I want my fucking mother back. I want you to say something so I know she's still here.
You didn't want her. Why do you want her now?
Tish, if you can stand up, go get your stuff, okay? Go get your stuff. Go. Tish!
I think we should stay.
Why are you saying this now? After everything that just happened?
Tish, you promised.
I didn't. I'm sorry, okay? We need to go. This house is insane. She's insane.
You're free to stay or leave. Doesn't make any difference to me.
I don't want to hear it from you.
Kenza, I can take it. I can't lose Mom too. I don't want to give up on her. Maybe if you stay, we don't have to give up on you too.
Give up on me? What do you mean? I'm fine. I'm great. Why would you have to give up on me?
Kenza, this is where you belong.
I came into the world imbued with the will to find the meaning in things. My spirit filled with the desire to attain to the source of the world. And then I found that I was an object in the midst of other objects. When I read this quote, I think of a great many comrades that we have come through here, beaten and disillusioned by their movement work being sucked dry by the leech of Kapelle. What is the cure for this hollowing of our spirit? How do we engage in a world, with this world, that want us not as people, but as machines of consumption? We mustn't rely on hope as remedy to this despair, for hope is always the precursor to despair. We must instead look back to the time when we thought ourselves subjects, not objects. When we believed we could have impact on the world. We must project it forward. Nostalgia is the key, not hope. And if no such time existed for you, then it is incumbent upon you to manufacture such a memory. Nostalgia for that which never existed.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for two people I have reason to believe they may have come. Do I know you?
In a manner of speaking.
Huh?
You threw a shot glass at the back of my head.
You remember that better than I would.
You said you wanted to see someone?
Two. Someone's actually my mother Jill and my little sister Tish, short for Letitia. Doesn't seem to be that big of a house, so if they're in there, I assume you'd be on the first name basis.
Hello, Kenza.
Where the fuck is Tish? I want to see her.
May I ask what for?
Because I've been calling and texting her for a fucking week now with no response. I go by the house to see if she's even alive, and her cell phone's on the fucking kitchen counter.
She's here. Perfectly fine. How'd you find us?
How did I find you? I checked your weird-ass calendar. Surprise, the address to your secret fucking lair is on the fucking merchandise.
Please, Kenza. You're making a scene.
So? You don't give a shit what your neighbors think. You said so to yourself.
We enjoy a low profile here.
Then let me in so I can have eyes on Tish myself.
Would you like to come inside, Kenza?
I would fucking love to.
I actually anticipated your arrival.
Is that right?
Of course. I've been gifted a greater perspective on all argentic patterns. You lash out at me in order to hide the truth. It's your shame that brings you back in order to apologize. Zeroed out. And then you start the cycle all over again. It's like a self-crossing tourist. You're already prepared.
Read your tarot cards better next time. I'm not here to apologize. I'm just here to see Tish.
Why don't we go downstairs and we can finish this conversation?
Why don't I stay here and you bring Tish to me?
I think it would be in your best interest to follow me downstairs.
If you want to intimidate me, you're gonna need more fucking goons.
I always did enjoy your machismo. Maybe you'd rather be a boy.
What?
Don't be so offended. I mean, you're fine with your roommate Clara after all. It does make sense though. You're aggressive, closed off, can't let things be, but you're also determined and self-reliant. Your father always understood you better than I could. It's not too late to make the change. It may be not the most comfortable life, but it's better inside than on the outside. That's the benefit of the structure. Everyone can have a place if they so choose. There can even be a place for your friend Clara, as long as she's compliant. What do you say?
They.
Sorry?
Clara uses they, them pronouns.
Of course. How can I forget?
What is this? Where's Tish?
Not to worry. Everything you're looking for is right inside.
Tish! Tish!
I told you it wouldn't work. She's too individuated.
We can still determine her hex saving before the substratum overlay occurs.
But is there time for her to turn before the alignment?
The alignment? What are you talking? You're a part of all this?
I always have been. We all have.
No, you ran away. You brainwashed her!
I made the decision, and you need to decide too. The worst thing you can do is to not make a choice.
Do you hear yourself? This is fucking Moon Man talk. Decide what?
Your role in the hierarchy for the Great Alignment.
Don't you understand? There is no High Manifold. There's not gonna be a Great Alignment.
Maybe not in your reality, but that's not where we are.
The causal space is about to close. It's now or never.
Baby, please come with me, okay? All of this, we can leave this all behind. You can trust me. I can take care of you.
How? Tell me how. What plan do you have for me? What plan do you have for yourself? Convince me. Tell me how you'll save me.
Who was in there? I heard somebody in there with me. Who was it? What was it?
Come and see.
If you're just now tuning in, here's what you missed. John Rudolph, the purported leader of the nascent High Manifold movement, was arrested today under charges of criminal fraud. We spoke to an FBI official for details on the arrest.
Rudolph is being charged with fraud. He is still under investigation for many other crimes as well, including, but not limited to, human trafficking, conspiracy to commit sedition, and unlawful possession of a firearm, which is being jointly handled with the ATF.
No word on if any charges will be brought to other members of the movement. There is speculation that Rudolph's arrest will be the first step towards de-radicalizing his large contingent of followers.
Turn around and walk away. Turn around and walk away. I'm only gonna say it one more time. Walk away. The fuck is wrong with you? Clara, thank God you picked up. I was at the apartment. You weren't there. I didn't know what to do. I started hearing shots. Are you okay? Where are you? Are you safe? Clara!
It's Clark.
What?
My name's Clark. And I'm safe. I haven't been harmed. There's something I have to tell you. You have to submit. They will let you live if you do.
Why are you saying this?
They have the police. They have the military. They're going to shut off all communication. You won't outrun them.
Clara, please.
If you submit, you will live. You have to live, Kenza. live to fight another day.
Be not afraid.
Dad?
Hello, Kenza. I've missed you so much.
No, I can't. You're not here, you're not here.
I'm here.
No, stay away from me. You're not knowing we buried you.
Yes,
No,
but now I'm...
stay away from me.
See? I'm right here. Now come on. On your feet. Don't worry, we're safe.
How do you know?
Is that really what you want to ask me?
Why'd you do it?
There was no why. Perhaps that is why.
But didn't we matter?
Oh, Kenza. I loved you and your sister with every ounce of my soul. But I didn't set out to be a father or a businessman. I had goals, a mission. I wanted to save the world. But when you and Tish came along, you both were terrific, brilliant lights. And I was happy with the life I was given. But then you didn't need me anymore. I understand you may have felt differently, but I could see it. You had taken your future and ran with it. And I was left with nothing except those unfulfilled goals.
Dad, if you would have told us, we could have helped you.
Oh, Kenza, I appreciate that, truly. But I was a weaker man, too caught up in my own bravado. I'd like to believe now I've come back a superior man.
Come back from where?
I don't remember all of it. Perhaps it was all so beyond my perception that I didn't truly experience it. I do remember I was lost in an endless void, the very nothingness I believed in. But then a great squeezing, and a voice that filled me not with words, but with emotion. And then I felt it. I had purpose again. And through the geometry of the 5 dimensions, I reconstituted myself in the causal space as an emissary of the High Manifold.
The High... all of that is true?
What is truth?
Don't do that! Don't fuck with me right now, Dad, please!
Kenza, one doesn't find enlightenment in the desert by counting each grain of sand.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
You don't have to know. You just have to believe.
No, none of this is happening. None of this is happening. None of this is happening.
This is happening, and this is as real as it's ever gonna get. This is the natural order of things.
Fuck the natural order.
I'm sorry?
I said fuck the natural order. I don't care if it's true or that it brought you back. All that ever mattered to me was keeping people safe, helping them to get free, making sure no one got hurt. And right now,
People, innocent fucking people, are dying in the street. They're being murdered by believers of a fucking High Manifold. So if that's what you're offering me, if that's the natural order, I don't want it. You tell me that's reality, well, I'll create my own. Because I won't believe it, Dad. I can't believe it. I refuse.
You are your mother's daughter, don't you think?
Congrats, Mom. All your dreams came true.
Not all of them.
I really wish you wouldn't go through my stuff.
I can't help it. I'm your mother.
Your mother was telling me that you aren't ready for the great alignment.
And I had hoped against all hopes you would prove me wrong.
Can't help it. It's like you said. Can't be satisfied, can't let things be.
Just like her father.
No, not at all like him.
Does that mean she's not coming with us?
No, not with us. Maybe in our own time.
Where are you going?
To the High Manifold. I'm sorry to say I didn't come back for long. Just to bring them with me.
I'm sure you won't mind if we borrow this. It'll make things quicker.
Quicker?
Quicker to get there. We'll be taking the same path I did before. If you'd like to say goodbye, now would be the time.
Take care of them on the way there, okay?
Only if you promise to take care of yourself.
Promise. I think you'll need this more than you.
How will we get to the High Manifold?
We'll find our own way. More than likely. I would tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know that wouldn't be you. So, all I will say is, we're proud of you. And even though we may have our differences as people, they're nothing in the face of family. Go, kiddo. Make the world into what you believe.
Eyes open, soldier. We've got work to do.